notify subscribers of new post every month automatically. So sending the notification of every single article on the daily basis could be a little annoying thing for all the subscribers. So in this video, I will be focusing on sending the notifications every month, not every single day. Now, I have all the subscribers data in Google Sheets, but there is no direct connection in WordPress, Google Sheets and Gmail application. So in this video, I am going to connect these three applications with the help of an automation software. So what will happen? Every month on a specific date, the latest articles will be fetched from this WordPress website automatically. Even the subscribers data will be fetched from this Google Sheets automatically, and the notification of latest articles will be sent automatically on Gmail. And do you know, even a non-technical person can automate this process very easily. Want to learn how you can also automate this blog notification sending process? Then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is the dashboard of WordPress. This is the spreadsheet in which I have the data of all the subscribers, specifically the email ID, and this is the Gmail account in which I'll show you how to send the blog notification as an example. And to automate this process, firstly I will have to build a connection, build an integration in these three applications, for which I will use another software called as Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software. I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now here I am assuming that you have already logged in these three applications and you have also created a free account in Pabbly Connect. So once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, firstly click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as send WordPress blog notification every month. Now it will ask you to select the folder in which you want to create your automation workflow. So I want to create my workflow in this main workflow folder, so I have selected the same. Now clicking on create, and after that you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. Okay, so in this way you need to always select your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I'm not going to select a Google Sheets or WordPress website, because my objective is to schedule this automation every month. So as a trigger application, I will select the schedule feature, not any application. So yes, I have selected the same, and now it will ask you that how often you want to run your workflow. Okay, so here I would like to run my workflow on a specific date of the month, so that is why I'll go with the same, that is dates of month, and here you can also specify the date. Okay, so how about I select the 2nd of month, and here you can also specify the timing. So how about I set the timing of 10 AM, give me a second, let me select the same. Or how about I go with the same, that is 9:27 AM. Clicking on save, and in this way my workflow will be scheduled for the same date and time. Okay, basically for the same time every month on 2nd of the date, this automation will executed on this specific time. So when it will execute, what should be the next step? So basically it should fetch the latest blogs from our WordPress website. So that is why I will be selecting the same application, that is WordPress. Okay, so in this way, by clicking on this plus icon, you can add as many as action applications as you want and connect different applications and automate the complex business processes. Okay, so here my objective is to fetch the latest articles from my WordPress website so that I can send the notification of those blogs. Okay, so that is why I will go with the action event, that is get the WordPress blogs, get the latest blogs. Okay, you can also read the instructions, retrieves latest post. Now clicking on connect, clicking on add a new connection, and in this way you will have to connect all 3 applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so because because I am connecting it for the first time, I will go with the new connection only. So firstly it is asking for the WordPress username and password. So you will have to provide the access of your WordPress. Then you will have to provide the base URL. Basically it is the complete publicly accessible WordPress URL including this HTTP but without including this WP admin. Okay, so this is my WordPress website. Let me copy the same and make sure that you do not include the ending slash, I guess. Okay, so I have added the same without the ending slash. Okay, and once I will provide the details, I am going to click on the save button. But here before that you will also have to note this thing, that is to use this integration, ensure that the WordPress REST API authentication plugin is installed and active it on your WordPress site with this basic authentication configured. Basically this plugin should be installed in your WordPress website. So let me first check the plugin section of my WordPress website and check for the same whether this plugin is already installed and configured in my WordPress dashboard or not. Okay, so checking the same, it is getting loaded. Give me a second. Let me paste the name of that plugin here and you will notice that this plugin is already installed in my WordPress website. Clicking on this configure section, and now I'll show you how you can do the process of configuration also. Okay, minimizing it so that you can see the data very clearly. Now simply select this basic authentication thing, then click on this next button and then click on this finish button, and in this way the basic authentication method configured will be successful. Okay, so closing this window for now, coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Give me a second, let me provide the details and then I will click on that button. Alright, so I have clicked on that button and in this way you will notice that the authorization will be successful and my WordPress website will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. And firstly it is asking that which WordPress blog you would like to fetch, basically what should be the status of those blogs. Okay, so currently I am interested in fetching up the published articles only, so that is why I have selected the same. And now it is asking for the post per page. Okay, enter the maximum number of items to be returned in the result set, and if you will leave this particular field blank, the default value will be taken as 10 only. Okay, so how about I add 9 as the value? Assume that I want to send at least 9 blog notification to my subscribers, or how about I pick only 5 blogs? Okay, I think 5 is the decent number. 5 will be the decent number of articles to be sent. Okay, so I have selected the same, clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will notice that a response will be received, and that response will consist of all the blog details, basically their slug, basically the timing of the blog publishing. We also have the articles link, and if I will scroll down you will find the details of all the 5 blogs. Okay, give me a second, let me show you the details one by one. Here we have the slug of another article, here we have the URL of another article, and here again we have the article link, and here we have the title. Okay, in this way you can find the details of all the 5 blogs, but currently I cannot proceed in the same way. I will have to capture the same response into the advanced response, not into the simple response. Why I am doing that, I'll show you everything, I'll explain you everything. For now I am disabling the simple response and enabling this advanced response, clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will notice the response will be received once again, and this time you will find all the blog details into the form of array. So if the data has been captured in the form of curly and the square bracket, you can actually get to know that this is actually an array. Okay, yes, the data has been captured into the array format, and you can find all the details. Here we have the date, here we also have the link of the article, here we have the slug of the article, here we also have the status, and you can also find the topic. Okay, in the same way you can find the details of other articles. We also have the description. Okay, so the presence of this date data clearly shows that the connection in WordPress and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen? Every month on this specific date, basically on 2nd of every month, this automation will trigger and it is going to fetch at least 5 articles from our WordPress website into this array format. Now why I have captured this data into the array format? Because I will have to send the data all together, not separately. And remember, we have got the data of 5 articles individually in individual field. Okay, so that is why I have captured this data into the array format. Okay, I'll show you, I'll explain you everything, don't worry about that. But right now I cannot also send this data into the array format, so I will have to convert this array into the simpler format. So selecting the application, basically third application, as data transformer. Again, it is not an application but it is a feature of Pabbly Connect, and again it is an amazing feature because using this feature you can actually transform your data. Select a line itemizer as the action event, click on connect and it will be connected immediately. And now you just need to select the above array. Remember, we have just got this array as a response in the response, and I am going to map the same array. And the interesting thing is, I don't need to manually copy that array information and paste below again and again. If I will click on this field, you will find the above data here in the drop down. Select that data and in this way it will be mapped. Yes, whatever the details you will map here will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time or in next time. But if you will provide any detail manually, that detail will remain same. So this is the difference in providing the values via mapping and via manually. Okay, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Now here you can notice the response is received. If I'll show you the details one by one, here you can find all the ID of the WordPress article. Here you can find the date of all the articles. Here you can find the link of the article. Give me a second, let me show you everything. Here we have the slug of all the articles. Now I'll show you the titles of all the article, and the most important thing is the link of the articles. Here we have the link of first article, then we have the link of the second article, then we have the link of the third article, then fourth, and then fifth. Okay, so again we have all the data all together, not individually. And the only thing we need to correct here is replace these commas with a separate line with a new line. How I am going to do that? Well, it is very easy when we have Pabbly Connect with us. Click on this plus icon and search for another amazing feature, that is text formatter, using which you can actually find and replace the data within your automation. So selecting the action event, that is replace text, clicking on connect, and it will be connected immediately. And now firstly it will ask you to provide the text in which you want to find and replace the values. So again, instead of manually copying that above data, or we can say above link, I am going to map the same data from this data transformer step. And again telling you, you will have to map this link thing, not any other detail. Give me a second. All right, here we have the links, all the blog links which I have mapped. What I would like to find, I would like to find a comma, and this comma should be replaced with a slash n. Now what is the slash n? Basically it's a new line character, using which you can actually add a new line among all these links. Okay, let me show you. The response is received. If I will maximize this response, you will notice that the links have been captured into the separate lines. I think now we are good to go. We can actually send this data in the same way to our subscribers. But where is the data of subscribers? Well, the data is actually present in this spreadsheet. So firstly we will have to fetch this data, fetch this information, the subscribers information within the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So what will be our next step? Of course it is going to be Google Sheets only. So give me a second, searching for the same, selecting the same, that is Google Sheets, and in the action event we will go with the get row action event. Okay, I'll show you, give me a second. Alright, searching for the same, that is get row, clicking on connect, and just like we have connected WordPress with Pabbly Connect, now we will have to connect Google Sheets with the Pabbly Connect. And if you are connecting it for the first time, provide the access of your spreadsheet. Basically provide the access of the account in which you have created your spreadsheet. But because I have connected my spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect several times, so I am going to use the existing connection, clicking on save, and in this way my Google Sheets account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. And because we are connected, here you can notice whatever the spreadsheets are already available in my account have started visible here, but I'll go with this specific spreadsheet. Okay, so searching for the same, that is all subscribers. Well, I think I have connected some different accounts, so that is why I am not able to find that spreadsheet. So give me a second, let me provide the access of other account. Alright, so this time I have selected the correct account. Let me provide the access, and now you will notice the same permission, basically the same spreadsheet name. Okay, remember we have the name of the spreadsheet as all subscribers data. Give me a second, I'll show you. And here you can notice the same spreadsheet is visible at the top only and in the select sheet, because we have a single sheet only. So I will select the same. Give me a second. Well, it is not visible here. Give me a second, let me first click on this refresh fields button. You can also refresh the same data from this particular button. Alright, now that sheet 1 is selected, and now it is asking for the range, basically from which particular range of the spreadsheet you would like to fetch the data. So currently I have the data from this A22 range, and then we have the value C2, which range? C2 which particular row? C91. Okay, so according to this data my range should be A2 colon C and then 91, but I am not going to specify this row number 91. Why? Because if I will add new data in future, what will happen? My automation is not going to consider that new data, because I will specify the range up to 91 only. But if I am not specifying the range, what will happen? It is going to consider the latest data also, future data also. So that is the reason I am not specifying the range. Okay, so give me a second. Alright, I have provided the range. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will notice the subscribers data will be fetched in this spreadsheet. And again we have the data of all the subscribers separately, but I want this automation to be execute one at a time. Basically the notification should be sent one at a time, but very quickly. So again I will have to capture the same information into the advanced response. So again I have disabled that simple response. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will notice that a response will be generated. And again we have the subscribers data into the array format, so we can easily iterate these values. We can easily process this data one at a time. How? With the help of iterator, which is again an interesting feature of Pabbly Connect, using which you can actually process your arrays. Okay, so I have selected the same. In the action event I'll go with the same, that is process arrays. Clicking on connect, and in this way my iterator action application will be also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Well, it is not an application, it is a feature. So action step is connected, and here you can notice the same array has got selected automatically. No, I think this array was of WordPress, and make sure that you map the array from this spreadsheet only, not the second one, this fifth one. Okay, fifth step array. Alright, I have mapped it successfully. Clicking on this button, and you will notice the data of the second row will be fetched here. Even we have the row index number, demo customer, and this demo 65. Okay, so did you notice we have the data? Give me a second, I'll show you this demo customer, demo 65 at pabblytools.com, and here we have that dummy number. Okay, so I think we have all the data. We have all the latest 5 articles, and we also have the data of the subscriber. Clicking on this plus icon and searching for the Gmail, because we want want to send a notification via Gmail only to all our subscribers. So I have selected the same. In the action event, of course, we will go with send email only. Clicking on connect, clicking on add a new connection, and then you will have to provide the access. But because I have provided this access multiple times, so how about I go with the existing connection, clicking on save, and in this way my Gmail account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. And the very first thing it is asking that to whom you want to send the email. Okay, you can even provide multiple emails separated via comma manually, but we are not going to provide any detail manually. We are going to map this email address again. From which particular step? Remember, we have just iterated the subscribers data using iterator, basically subscribers data of Google Sheets using iterator. So that is why I am mapping the email address from here only. Asking CC, BCC, well, I'm leaving it blank. Asking for sender number, so I can provide anything. Okay, how about I provide the sender name as Pabbly team only. I have added just a random sender number. Asking for the subject line, so new blog is live on our WordPress website, or instead of new latest article also I can mention. I think this subject line is looking good. I'm adding just a random subject line. You can customize this subject line as per your requirement. If you want to attach the name of the subscriber, you can also do the same. Simply map the name of the subscribers, and again, whatever the details you will map will be replaced automatically, but whatever the details you will provide here manually will remain same. I have already told you the difference in between mapping and between providing the values manually. Reply to, again leaving it blank. Email content type, well, I'll go with the plain email only. If you want to go with the HTML, select the same and kindly watch this tutorial first. Okay, and from this email content section only we are going to compose our email. So hello, after this hello, I am going to map the name of the subscriber, then adding a comma, and here I will write something like blog of the month is here. Okay, and instead of blog, I think I should write blogs of the month is here. And how about I map those 5 articles? Now you tell me from which particular step I should map the articles. Remember, we have separated all the 5 links of the blog with the help of /n. So here we have the link of all the articles. How about I click on this button, save and send test request, but before that I will have to replace this dummy email with my genuine email address, and then I am going to click on that button. Okay, and here also you can notice currently there is no email is received yet. Give me a second, let me provide that email and then I will click on that button. Alright, so I have provided my email, clicking on this button, save and send test request, waiting for the response. Well, it is saying send, coming back to my Gmail, and did you notice the email is already received? Okay, and it is the same email with the same subject line, that is demo customer new latest articles is live on our WordPress website. Let me open the same. Hello demo customer, blogs of the month is here. Okay, currently I have created a very basic email. Okay, you can create a better email as per your requirement. My objective was just to show you how things can be automated, how you can connect different applications and automate your complex business process, or how you can send the notification on Gmail of your latest WordPress blog every month on a specific date. So my task is done. Now onwards, what will happen? Every month on second date, this automation will trigger and will fetch all the articles from WordPress, and it is going to fetch only 5 articles, because remember we have specified here that 5 articles should be fetched, and the same has been captured into the array format. So we have converted, we have transformed that array into a simpler format, and then we have separated all the commas with the help of a new line character, and after that we have fetched the subscribers data from Google Sheets, and then we have iterated those values, those subscribers data, and finally we have sent the email. I hope you have understood. So in this way, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can automate the process of sending the blog notifications to all your subscribers automatically without doing anything manually. Now why I am mentioning the same, that you do not have to do anything manually, because once this automation is ready, you can even close Pabbly Connect, because everything will work in the backend. Basically Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. And just in case if you want to access this 7-step automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my workflow into the description box. So click on this link, sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.